Good morning. Is it still morning? Hi. Community is what I do. My name is Julie Yack, and when I started in this tech world 20 years ago, I was amazed by how supportive our professional community was. I decided right then and there that I would be the person I needed to help guide me when there was no one there to help guide me. And so that's helped me the last 20 years. And what would it be with a presentation at a tech conference in 2025 if there was not AI discussed in some capacity? So this is AI-generated Julie. She reasonably looks like me, but she has an extra finger. Did anyone notice that? So in preparation for this talk, I did a survey of some folks in our professional community and asked them about the impact that their community has had on their careers. And literally 100% of the people that I surveyed said they wouldn't be where they are today without that community supporting them in their careers. Very, very scientific survey. I even made a bar chart for us. So the reality was I was at a bar with my friends, and we were talking about community. However, they are professionals in our world as well. And again, I cannot emphasize the importance of community. So take a moment, think about the teams that you're working with today. What do they already know? Are they really smart? Are you giving them the opportunity to share that? Grow within your community? Organized and supportive programs can help that knowledge grow. So what are the different communities that can help with that? Well, really, it could take any form whatsoever. Whatever works in your world works in your world. But if you're looking for ideas, here are a few of mine. Internal-facing user groups. I've worked with several large organizations where they literally mimic a user group community that we all know and love, but it's just for their internal folks. That gives them the opportunity to share specific things about the specific issues they're running into right now. You know your backlog. You know what folks need to be prepared to do in their next iteration. Why not form that user group and help plan for that? Mentoring. This is one of my favorites, but it needs to be more organized than most of us are used to. Needs to have some kind of matchmaking scenario. What are you looking to learn? What do you have to give? Make it more organized. Have planned meetings. Have meetings for mentors. Have meetings for mentees. Have meetings where mentors and mentees are meeting. Empower your champions. Do you know what a champion is in your organization? Champion is that person who, beyond the scope of their title, beyond the scope of work, is really excited about some part of the technology, some part of their job, some part that's just outside of the scope of their job. Identify those folks in your organization and give them the power to lead, whether it's part of their title or not. I'm not suggesting we overwork them. A lot of champions work too much. But they're the folks that we can turn to when we know that we need help with something getting over that finish line. Lunch and learns are popular in the US. I've worked with enough European companies that know that people don't want to work through lunch. I understand. It's okay. But find those unique opportunities where people are together in a less formal setting where you can share that knowledge. Forums. We've seen public online forums. I think we've all participated in them. Make some for your internal-facing teams. Give them the opportunity to ask those questions where there's someone around to give that answer. And office hours. Office hours are something that can work really, really well. Think about your university days where you had professors where every Thursday afternoon from 2 to 4, they were available for any questions of any assignments. Do that with your teams as well. You can do that, just have an open Teams channel that's all about the office hours, or you can have it where it's scheduled where people can come in person and ask those questions and get that feedback. So I am in business to make money. We're all in business to make money. So we do have to talk about what are the benefits of these. So the benefits of having these internal communities, we're creating a culture of curiosity. We are giving people a safe place to ask questions. We've increased our knowledge, and we're giving people a safe place to fail. And this right here, this culture of curiosity and the safe place to fail, that right there is where innovation happens. I see some heads nodding. So, culture of curiosity, that's the one thing I want you to remember. If you remember nothing else, is that culture of curiosity. So, let's talk about how do we make this work in reality? How do we focus? What do we do? So let's talk focusing on enablement. Give people the power to do things that they're there to do. Get out of the way. Advocacy. Help people help each other. Be advocates for themselves. Be advocates for one another. Give people a sense of belonging. That is what worked for me, is having that sense of almost like a family, to be able to exist in my professional world. A lot of us have some unspoken barriers, women, minorities, folks that aren't normally as accepted in our technology world. Give them that sense of belonging. How do we make this scalable? Make it social. Give people an opportunity to share. Empower that quiet person in the corner that you know is really, really smart. Encourage them to be in front of the group and to share. Make it competitive. Years ago, we talked about gamifying everything. This is someplace where you can gamify it. This is someplace where you can assign points, you can assign tiers, you can give rewards, you can recognize people for those achievements. Make it fun. Those competitions, they could lead to rewards on Thursday afternoon, where you stay out of the office for a little while and everyone does something together. Make it consistent. Be there when they need you. Organize these options. Don't necessarily count on it to self-organize and self-sustain. We've got to keep an eye on it and help that moving forward. And be inclusive. I briefly mentioned underrepresented professionals that we encounter. Make sure that you're keeping an eye out for those folks. Make sure that you are giving them that opportunity, giving them that home to be risky, that place to have that culture of curiosity. So, the AI elephant in the room. You all recognize issues with this elephant? Yeah, he's got a couple of too many trunks. But he looks realistic, doesn't he? So, when I was my other informal survey that wasn't in a bar, I asked, what kind of things should we talk about? What kind of things can we include? And one of the suggestions was you can't talk about this without talking about AI replacing this. Do you guys think AI is going to replace community? Do you think AI is going to replace user groups? I hope not. For me, it's that personal touch, that personal commitment. That sure, we can learn a lot from AI. I use AI just about every day. My chat GPT gave himself a name. So I use it all the time. I am definitely a fan. But I'm also wanting to make sure that we don't try to use AI for everything. So my ask of you, identify your champions. Do you know how to identify your champions? Empower them. Number one thing, get out of their way. I've been asked several times, how do we empower women? How do we support people who are quiet in the corner? Best thing you can do is get out of the way. They already know what to do. Just let them do it. And then celebrate their success. Make sure that we're taking that opportunity to recognize when folks have succeeded. You need a commitment, not a committee. Make things happen. Don't wait for decision by consensus. Empower people, let them take over. They'll do a good job.